First of all,
done this to numerous people. That apartment was not rented.
Okay.
And it's
It is rented, and the guy's in there right now. He moved on April 1st. By the way, that bag of weed was for you.
Since my father's condo has not sold. I'm homeless. I was shopping in ShopRite, and I saw him down the aisle, and I said, "Hello, Mr. Ferrari," and he ran away. Guilty or what? He
Guilty
preyed
of what?
upon.
Guilty of not wanting to speak to you.
We have the plaintiff, Nicole Lambros. Nicole, you are suing your former friend, Glenn Ferrari, for $1,000 for the return of a security deposit. And Glenn, you are counter-suing Nicole for 2 months of rent. What's your case?
My father passed away.
I'm sorry.
On October 20th.
Yes.
Of 2019. I had to be out of his condo so that we could put it on the market.
Right.
I needed to be out of the home. I had a mutual friend that cleaned Mr. Ferrari's house for $30 and a bag of weed. And
$30 and a bag of weed.
And a bag of weed. She had told me that she had lived in his home back in the day with her daughter, and that, you know, he accused her of breaking the washer and dryer and pretty much just kicked her and her daughter out on the street. So in any event, she and I were looking for an apartment, and I gave Mr. Ferrari $1,000 cash.
Cash, okay.
I am on disability, and that was my disability check. I shared that with my family and per my doctor, and my doctor told me, absolutely not. You cannot live in an apartment like that. So my family made me call Mr. Ferrari. My whole family was sitting around the telephone, and I asked him for my $1,000 back. And he said to me, absolutely not.
You were looking for a place to stay because
Yes.
of the sad situation of your dad passing away. So you're looking for a place. You found out through somebody else that this place could be available. You saw the place, and you said, well, at first you said, I'm interested, and you were willing to put down a deposit. Down payment or it would be $500. Why did you give him $1,000?
That is what he asked for, and this is the paper that he wrote in front of me.
Dated January the 14th of 2020, received $1,000 non-refundable for hold/down payment. A hold means you haven't signed a lease yet, but please hold that place because I'm interested in moving in. And you signed it.
Our mutual friend never lived with me with her daughter. I don't know where she got that. She was jubilant. She wanted to move in. She loved the place. I said, okay, let me, in a couple days, you think about it. I'll come over and we'll go over the lease together. Nicole and I went over every word of that lease several times.
Where does it say $500?
We just discussed the down payment.
Never.
And so I said, do you still want to move in? She said, absolutely. I said, all right, give me a deposit. And I said, give me $500. She said, no, I'm definitely moving in. Take $1,000. So she gave me the $1,000. I wrote out the receipt as you saw.
Yeah, you
Then
did
she
write out
wanted to
the
give me
receipt.
$3,000 a couple days later for almost the rest of the rent. I told her, no, wait till you move in.
I was shopping in ShopRite, and I saw him down the aisle, and I said, hello, Mr. Ferrari, and he ran away. Guilty or what? He
Guilty
preyed
of what?
upon.
Guilty of not wanting to speak to you.
$4,800. The move-in, she's already paid $1,000, so $3,800. How did you come up with the $4,800?
When we first discussed the rent, I was going to charge her $1,600.
Yeah.
And then I changed it to $1,500 because she's handicapped, because I've known her for 30 years.
Yeah.
Because I thought she was my friend.
What she's asking for here is the return of which is not in dispute. She decided a few days before she wants to move in that she wasn't going to move in.
Right.
So that we all agree on. And your argument for not giving it back is, well, I guess one is...
I turned people away because the ad was still in there, and I told them, no, I'm sorry.
First of all,
done
okay.
this to numerous people. That apartment was not rented.
Okay.
And it's
It is rented, and the guy's in there right now. He moved in
Okay.
April 1st. By the way, that bag of weed was for you.
Since my father's condo has not sold, I'm homeless.
Your Honor, I called her brother down in Florida,
Yeah.
who is in charge of Nicole's money, and he said everything's great. Nicole wants to move in. She's very happy with it. And then after this all began, I spoke with him briefly. He just wanted to know if I had the signed receipt, and he said, "Okay, thanks," and he hung up. And I believe he's an attorney.
That's not what my brother said.
This note, which you held up, which you signed, received $1,000 non-refundable. When you signed non-refundable for hold, he did hold it. If I rule in your favor and make him give you the $1,000, then basically I'm saying it doesn't matter what people sign. Well, a contract is a contract is a contract. You signed it. He doesn't have to refund it to you. I'm dismissing your case against him and his case against you. I'm dismissing that.